Welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in to our live stream here at the Blechexpo in Stuttgart on the TRUMPF booth. My name is Alex and I will guide you through our booth over the next around 20 minutes to show you all the big innovations that we have this year. This year we have a big focus on the bending, and while I'm going also through these stations, please don't hesitate to send us your questions in the chat. I will try to answer most of them at the very end. And we will start now with the multi-purpose powerhouse, our TRUMPF 3000. And my multi-purpose workhorse is Julian. So Julian, how's it going?
Going pretty good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very fine. So the TRUMPF 3000, so this is the machine that is economical, it's reliable, and it's future-proof. What do you mean with that?
So with this machine, you get your the well-known TRUMPF quality with a very precise and productive machine at a very attractive price-performance ratio. That makes it future-proof for everybody.
Future-proof for everybody, so you cannot do anything wrong in having such a beautiful TRUMPF 3000. But everybody can say that, Julian, that my machine is very reliable and has a good quality and so on. How do you prove it here at the show?
So at the show, we do not just want to talk about it and tell you what the machine can do. We want you to experience the machine yourself. So every visitor is invited to come to the booth. We're going to give you a quick safety instruction, and then you just got to grab a pair of safety gloves and you can experience the machine yourself by bending apart yourself.
That's wonderful. So you can get a safety inspection, get our TRUMPF branded safety gloves that you can then also take home, and then you can bend a shelf, and then maybe if we want to take a look at here, so our visitors then document what they have measured. So they measured somewhere always close to 90 degrees. This is where we want to be at, and here, by the way, here are our safety gloves, TRUMPF branded, and you can take them home. Isn't that beautiful? If you want those gloves, then you have to come here, come on. But the best machine tool, as I said, tool is only working if there's the right tool coming with it. And herefore, I have our tooling queen, Sabrina. Sabrina, how's it going?
Very well.
Already a little bit tired after the first day?
No, not at all.
Very good. So, and you are our tooling expert. So what do you have? What kind of tool?
So these are our brand new CDW tools.
CDW, tongue breaker tool. So what is that again?
It stands for consistent die width, and we have three major advantages with the tool. So the first one is we don't have that many marks on the sheet because the sheet slips better into the die. The second major advantage is that the foil doesn't get cut anymore. So also over here we don't have any marks on the sheet. And the third major advantage is that we can bend very short flange lengths.
That's wonderful, but also, so it's pretty heavy. And you know, setting up tools is always heavy. But I heard I don't need that many tools anymore to set up, right?
Yes, that's true. So you only need one CDW tool to have three major advantages. In the past, we needed 3 different dies for this.
And if I like it, can I try it?
Yes, for sure. 2 weeks are for free, so you can test the tools for 2 weeks. And if you like it, you can pay it. But yeah, if you're not convinced yet, please visit me or visit us in the customer center and you can try it there as well.
Okay, it's a try and like and then a like and buy. Perfect, so thank you. Thank you, Sabrina, and I'm sure many people will come to you, also those people that are now in the live stream, because they all want to be with you, so thank you. So, as you could see, this is about cutting cost, cutting site times in all of our processes. And one of the biggest waste that we have in the industry is programming, or let's say teaching a robot in a robot bending cell. But now we have the solution for you. First of all, the solution's name is Wolfgang.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not my name, it's Texon Bend. With Texon Bend, we have the biggest upgrade for the flex cell ever. We can program now with the push of a button. Alex, do you want to try?
Sure, I have to admit I already know how to program, but I didn't need to train that much. So here you can see the geo, And I only need to press the B button. Let's see what happens. I press the B, and all of a sudden we have a full-fledged program.
Exactly. So here we have a full proposal of a solution. And it was done by, in the background, it was calculating the right bending tools, the right bending sequence, the right backgauge movements, the right robot movements, and also the right gripper. And this all with the push of a button. So this is really incredible.
That is very nice, and I see we have different parts here. So because we could before at the TRUMPF 3000, we were able to also bend ourselves. Can we do something with these parts here at the show?
Yes, you can do. You can now program this all on yourself. You can try it out. You can choose between a wine holder or like a fruit or sweet basket. And you just do the programming and experience all yourself. And then you go to the machine, program it, produce it, and take it home with you.
So it's our make it and take it section here at the booth. So you can program on your own, and you can make it in the flex cell, and then you take it. So thank you, Wolfgang. So we will now go further to a real bending machine. We saw a tiny one right now. Now I want to show you a real big one. So, and this is our TRUMPF Center. And this TRUMPF Center machine is a so-called panel bending machine. And again with me is our famous Julian. Hello again, Julian. So please tell us more about this new TRUMPF Center 7030. What is the major improvement here?
Yeah, right. Thanks for the introduction. What we are showcasing here is our new generation TRUMPF Center 7030. The new generation is a major upgrade compared to our previous version. Mainly one big point I wanna highlight is an improved cycle time. Compared to our previous generation, we could achieve cycle time improvements of up to 35%, which is a major step to make this machine a highly productive machine that is aiming at very complex sample parts.
So, and talking about the parts, so this is the part here. It's a waste bin, consists of 3 parts, and I heard that our punching and combination machine on the other side of the tower is working in a batch mode. That means 100 parts of this and 100 parts of that, and so producing staples of parts. How do you run the bending machine here on the other side?
Yeah, on the panel bending side here, we are showcasing a kit production mode. So that means instead of running high quantities of each individual part, let's take this assembly here, for example, we only run 1 part each. So 1 lid, 1 body, and 1 backside, and then we're gonna repeat this cycle over and over again. So kit production means downstream processes, an assembly line, for example, they are getting parts to assemble 1 assembly while the machine is working on the next assembly.
So very good. So, and our visitors here again, if you decide to come here to our booth, you can come here and you can build that, you can assemble that together, these 3 parts. And I guess you're very happy that we didn't use that machine to its full capacity because it can do it 4 millimeter, because then it would be much more heavy. 4 millimeter up to 2.5 meter bending length, correct, Julian?
Absolutely correct, yeah.
Perfect. So thanks. We will go ahead, Julian. So I think we saw now the biggest bending innovations, and now we go further downstream, let's say upstream, of the sheet metal production process. So right before the bending comes the material flow, and then after that the cutting, and then after that the programming. We will all talk about it. And you have always the chance to send us your questions in the live chat. So don't hesitate to call and to ask anything that you want. But first, we want to talk a little bit about the material flow now. Here's our big Stopa tower with the pallet shown here. And there's already my friend Peter.
Hi.
Hey.
Alex, how are you doing?
I'm very fine. So you have this very nice pallet here out there. So what is that?
Yeah. So what we are showing to this today So we have the company Stopa. They are really good integrated in our booth, and we have an indirect combination of the punch combination machine, the storage, and the bending where you just came from. And what you can see here is a little play that we do with our customers, because they can really control the storage by themselves. They can push out the cart, and then we have a lottery. So there are like gifts in here. Do you wanna have a gift?
Sure, yes,
Yeah.
I want to have a gift.
Yeah. Look, I take this here over. This doesn't work. Come over here, this side. Then go in and choose a box, and you can keep it. Yeah. So what did you get? A nice Stopa pen. Isn't that amazing?
That's a very good one. So thank you so much. I
So,
will put that on.
yeah. So that's how we. So that's how we integrate the customers here in our products to get a little bit the play here and fun.
Peter, it's the first time that you give me a gift, so that's wonderful. So you're a perfect colleague.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alex.
Okay.
So this is the one thing we do here with our customers. And if you want to join, we can show you another thing over there. So, and this is the second station we have, and we do live gamification. So what we do here is we discuss with our customers their layout with their machines. So here you have a true laser machine with automation and a storage system. And if the customers say, I want to have a bigger storage system, no problem. We can fix it here and have a bigger storage system. And this is all drawn to scale. This means that we can also discuss material flows. We can discuss where are the walls, where you have pillars in the way. So it's pretty nice to discuss layouts here with customers and find the perfect solution for their needs. This is what we're doing here. And I think it's working great to get the customers their possibilities, how they can expand their production and their manufacturing.
It's very nice. I think that's a nice playground also for my kids to play with these true laser and Trumatic machines. So thank you. I think, Peter, we should talk more often. So I get gifts. I have fun with the toys here. So I will see you very soon, okay? So now we will go forward in our process chain, which is backward in the real flow. We now come to the cutting area. So because we go back from the bending to the material flow and now to the cutting. So on this big system, this time here at the show, we have on the cutting side, we have a Trumatic 5000. It's a very, very famous machine. And our expert for that is Benedict. Benedict, good afternoon.
Hi. So welcome to the Trumatic 5000. This is our most productive and most versatile Trumatic machine, which is a combination machine. And in case you're wondering, what is a combination machine? That's a machine that combines a laser cutting unit with a punching head, which means if you have parts like that, you can not only cut it outside with a laser in a very fast way, but you can also have formings, threads, and some kind of different combinations to really reinvent your parts, which gives you more flexibility, and it kind of is more than just laser cutting in case you need differentiation in your parts.
That is very cool. I love these Trumatic combination machines and with all that flexibility. But you also said this is the most productive machine of its sort here, right? Yes. So what makes it that productive?
Yes. First of all, the drive system and the cutting unit, but especially the 6 kilowatt laser. So we use the newest fiber laser on this machine, and a 6 kilowatt laser on such kind of a machine is unheard of on this fair.
6 kilowatt laser, that's a lot. And of course, I heard about these, let's say, systems that will assist, right?
Yes. So there are a few smart systems on the machine that kind of help you producing 24/7, combined with the automation on top.
I think this is something you want to see. That's why you should come here and you ask your questions either in the chat or you come here and ask them directly to Benedict, a really nice guy. Benedict, here you can take your part. And so with all these assistants in mind, when I think of assistant, I think of service. And so, for example, technical service. And for the service side, I have another specialist here, which is Anna. Hey.
Hello, nice to see you here, Alex.
Yeah, so we just talked about the assistance systems at the Trumatic and how important it is to keep the machine running. So can you tell us more what you have for the service side?
Well, there's one very important fact. You always like to say service, but it's actually services. So this is a very important difference because the technical service is a part of our big services portfolio, which is eventually everything which goes beyond the machine. So making sure you have the whole ecosystem to avoid downtimes which are unplanned and to boost your productivity. And this could be everything. This could be retrofits, this could be trainings, this could be service parts, spare parts. So we have a very big variety of different products here, and the focus is to boost your productivity. And we even do this with performance data.
Okay, so all these services that you just said is good for have the aim to reduce the unplanned downtime, correct? So with the preventive maintenance, you want to avoid that the machine goes down, and in case it goes down anyway, our spare parts will be on site as the quickest, and also technician and so on, yes. Correct?
Absolutely, and therefore we use our data which we are collecting in the machine. So we have different opportunities such as condition monitoring to check how your machine is performing. And even here on the exhibition, we have the opportunity to do a so-called performance checkup. It's like a doctor checking up on your machine, basically seeing what performance data you have, how is your service history, how is the software working, and then giving you some recommendations and doing a consulting with you very short term to see how you can basically, well, yeah, as said, boost your productivity.
So I can do that also here at the booth, you say. So that's another argument for you to come really here. So how can I find, so with whom should I talk to here?
Yes, so we're here now in the services area. This is a perfect spot to be. And you can see the guys walking around in a white polo shirt, and they are helping you to, well, do this performance checkup. Or you can come on site to TRUMPF in Ditzingen, and there we as well do a very big performance checkup with you if you want to do it. So this is a very good stop if you're close by anyways.
Good, so the guys with the white shirts are the services doctors. Okay, and do an assessment with me and with my shop. I think that's very nice, so thank you, Anna. And so I think when it comes down to all these service and machine performance, you always need data. You always need software to gather the data, to control it and everything. And when it comes to software, I have Mr. Software with me now, Konstantin. Konstantin, how's the fair after day one?
I guess it's very, very crowded, so I'm happy to meet all these people here, and many of them are interested in software. And for sure, that's a very relevant topic because software is what drives our machines, what interlinks the machines with the offices, and really interlinks all the process with the people, so makes the process more successful. And software provides all the data we were talking about.
Yeah, we heard that. So you cannot run a shop without software anymore. And I think years ago it was all about the programming of a machine. Then it was the control of the whole factory with an MES system. Now we talk about all the services stuff, right? So what do we have here to show us here at the show?
And we start with the data. If we just look behind you, there we have our dashboard. We call it Smart View. It's free for our customers. And with Smart View, our customers can, wherever they are on the planet, just have a look in the machines, how the machines operate, what the status of the machines is, what the program status. They even get information about their processes, the OEE, whatever they want to know. So they really know if the process is working and if there's bits and pieces where they can do some optimization. And we don't stop there. We even use this data for doing remote service or predictive service, predictive maintenance. We have experts sitting at Ditzingen looking into this data, and whenever we see that there's problems with the machine, we even inform the customer proactively that they have to do something with the machine to keep it running. So we are really working hard to keep the machines in the field operational and running at all time. And in worst case, if the customer cannot do something by himself to keep it running, we even send our service technicians just before the machine standstill occurs. That's what we do with data.
That's wonderful. So it's good to hear that you have an eye on what's happening out there and that you are proactively calling the people to help them. So and this tool, just last question, is free to use for everybody?
It's free to use. It's just available on my TRUMPF. Go there, you will find it, and then you can use it if your machine is connected. Have fun.
Perfect. So I think we see that software is a question of going end to end in the complete process of your shop floor, right? So it's not only programming the machine, but really the whole thing, the whole process. You want to control everything to it. And end to end is also the word for now, the end of this little tour here. I hope you had some fun. But now, in the end, I would like to take a look at the questions that you might have asked in our chat. And Mesa is helping me. So let's see what kind of question do we have here in the chat. So somebody was asking for the TrueBand 3000 from the very beginning. Are there any more tonnages planned? Yes. So I mean, we showcase here a 130-ton machine, but we will also have other tonnages like you are used to from TRUMPF. So 170-ton and 100-ton and so on. And somebody else was asking if the TechZone band software at the Flex cell can also do more than 4 bands, because that was a big limit in the past. Right now, it's unlimited. You can do whatever you want with that machine. No 4 limit, no 4 band limit anymore. And all right, so what is the maximum sheet thickness on the TRUMPF 5000 over there? So when we talked to Benedict, somebody was asking that. And that is, as far as I know, it's 8 millimeter. So that should be enough, I guess. So if you want to go higher, then you just take a laser machine. And I think you're good. And maybe one more question here in the chat. Is it possible to do this performance check there that Anna was talking about, to do it right here at the show? Yes, it is. So just come here and book your flight or your train ticket and come here and just get this performance checkup. There's only one question that I have now for you, and that is, when are we seeing you here at the booth or in the customer center? Anytime. Please come here and I will give you a tour. Thank you very much for tuning in and have a great rest of the day.